And President Aquino describes the criticisms against the Disbursement Acceleration Program, or DAP, as background noise. At the annual Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines, or FOCAP Presidential Forum, the chief executive expressed belief that the attacks against the DAP are meant to divert the issue from the misuse of pork barrel funds. More from Elena Luna.
President Aquino stressed the importance of DAP as he faced members of FOCAP, or the Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines. According to the President, DAP is the stimulus program which he announced 2 years ago in the same forum that heralded the country's economic boom.
I'm happy to report that the stimulus program went on to help thousands of our countrymen. We were able to relocate informal settlers who were living in danger areas, build necessary infrastructure through the DPWH, and upgrade the facilities of government hospitals such as the Lung Center of the Philippines, the Philippine Heart Center, and the Philippine Children's Medical Center. The program also helped fund TESDA's Training for Work Scholarship Program and was responsible also for electrifying 1,513 sitios all around the Philippines. It provided funds for the PNP to hire an additional 15,000 non-uniformed personnel to do administrative work so that our policemen can fulfill the duties that they were trained for. It also funded Project NOAA, which has saved countless lives and freed many more from the unease brought about by natural calamities. The stimulus package was successful in advancing the benefits accrued to the citizens. When in the past, such benefits would be delayed by a cumbersome bureaucracy, our processes ensured the biggest positive impact in the most efficient and fastest possible manner.
According to the President, the criticism of sided with the criticism received by the government about SSS bonuses and reforms in the Bureau of Customs. He said these attacks came after plunder cases were filed before the Office of the Ombudsman against a few well-known politicians. In his speech, he pointed out that DAP and PDAF are not the same.
I was perplexed to hear that some people equated the DAP with PDAF, when simply it was a program that strategically allocated funds to agencies that had already proven the capacity to implement projects and programs rapidly and efficiently. The legality of such a process is clearly stated in Executive Order 292 or the Administrative Code of 1987, amongst other laws. It is difficult to fathom how one could equate this program with PDAF. The only thing one could remotely relate to PDAF were those projects undertaken through consultation with our legislators. After all, just as we engage regional offices, local partners, and civil society in identifying projects.
During the open forum, he expressed concern that the controversy on PDAF will distract the legislature from crafting the needed laws. These include enrolling AFP and PNP personnel in the new pension systems and addressing the deficit of the NFA.
We've already filed the necessary charges. I understand that we are very close already to filing charges for the next group. Then hopefully, we will be able to correct the system and change the system to one that better addresses the needs of our people and makes it more efficient and less prone to abuse. Then hopefully, we can all now buckle down to the work that has to be done.
In the same forum, he asked members of the media to continue pursuing journalistic ideals, protect democracy, and become part of nation building.
Since I am in a room full of journalists, perhaps I can leave it to you to connect the dots. All of these attacks came after plunder cases, among others, that were filed before the Office of the Ombudsman against a few well-known politicians. And perhaps again, because again, I am in a room full of journalists, I do not need to remind you of the true issue that has seemingly been drowned out by all the background noise. And so I ask you, let's keep our eye on the ball. The public was outraged by the audacity with which public officials allegedly stole from the national coffers through PDAF. This is an outrage we share, and this is precisely why we abolished PDAF and followed the evidence so that we may hold all those who committed wrongdoing accountable. Our media and our people are far too good, far too wise to be grossly and brazenly led to the wrong issue. Plunderers should be taken to account.
This is the President's third time to attend the annual FOCAP Forum. For the People's Television, Elena Luna.